Revving up your courage, listen to your heartbeat pound. Prepping for a big crowd, gonna share your message now. Highway out of your comfort zone. Gonna take it 10x levels off the ground. Heading onto Facebook, showing off your talents, wow. You've got them begging you for more and signing up for Mastermind. Highway out of your comfort zone. Gonna take it 10x levels off the ground. You never knew what you could do until you stepped out of this zone. Hey everybody, this is Deborah K. Bennett coming to you live with more valuable content. Why do we do that to ourselves? Why do we play it safe? What are we holding onto that's not allowing us to break free of this comfort zone? Today I'm going to talk to you about 3 specific ways to do just that very thing. So first, you have to have a positive self-image. People self-sabotage themselves because they listen to that voice in their head that tells them they can't do anything, or they don't have focus or vision and they're all over the place. If you want to achieve something, you just can't talk about it. You have to take the action steps. People that achieve go the next level. They aren't afraid to make mistakes. We act consistent with the way we see ourselves. Let me say that again. We act consistent with the way we see ourselves. So if you see yourself as a badass entrepreneur, mama, businessman, leader, raising your company to new levels, I want you to post that down in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, hell yeah. The second thing going along with this consistency is just to keep doing it. Be consistent. You can't get better at something. You can't get out of your comfort zone if you're not willing to practice and to try new things. So I encourage you to do that. This week, pick one thing that you can do that you've never done before, to step outside your comfort zone and commit to do that, to be consistent at it, whether it's practicing for a Facebook Live, maybe it's writing your blog consistently every week. And the third thing, which I already kind of tapped into, was trying something new. When I was 12 years old, my grandfather, who just happens to be in the military, took me out to the Arizona desert to fly in a glider airplane. Now, if anybody knows what that is, that means that a smaller airplane takes a glider with a cord up into a certain elevation, and then they let go and drop you, and you're supposed to glide down to earth. I was terrified. It was just me and the pilot behind me. And I didn't want to let my grandpa down, but I gotta tell you, that was way out of my comfort zone. I was sitting up in the plane thinking I was gonna barf, holding onto the bag the whole time. And then the pilot leaned forward and whispered in my ear and said, "Hey, how'd you like to fly this plane?" And I thought to myself, are you crazy? I'm 12 years old, I can't fly this plane. He said, no, it'll be okay. So I grabbed onto that steering wheel and I listened to what he said, and my focus wasn't on being sick or embarrassed or afraid anymore. It was just getting down to earth safely and listening to him. And when I landed, I was so excited. I was so proud of myself for being such a young age and doing something out of my comfort zone. When you do things like that, you build confidence. You expand your self-image of yourself. Wow, I didn't think I could do that. And then you actually did. You stepped way, way, way out of your comfort zone, and you want to do that over and over again. I want to ask you 2 things right now. First, how bad do you want it? And second, who are you willing to become to produce the results that you want? Your next success step is to head on over to Deborah K. Bennett at Enlightened Living and pick up my free cheat sheet on additional ways to get over this comfort zone business. That's all I have for you today. Signing off. And here's to you heading way out of your comfort zone. Do 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 do.